So, hello everyone. Just trying to get everything shared. That's the wrong one. It's this one. Why is it not ever sharing anymore? I'm gonna create a new one. And it's not sending. I wonder if it... No, I took David out. That one's missing David. Okay, it's Mindy. Okay, now that we got that fixed... This is not supposed to be on. I don't want that on right now. Stream Manager. Okay. Hello everyone. Got that going. Let's show you where I am. Basically where I was. So we need 3 orange streamer of the greens. We need wizarding challenges and we need brilliant ones. Hopefully we can finish today. That would be nice because then we can go for Okay, Grimm's trying to send us a message. One thing that's suspicious is why didn't Constance immediately say, hey, look what Grimm... Constance held on to it. So it's even more indicative to me that Constance is, which we've all suspected. Constance has been so suspicious anyway. We've all suspected it's her. And that I don't think I got to see what the dragon said. I'll have to maybe even, no, I saw the troll. I'm not sure I saw the dragon. I'll have to look that up. I think one of my kids accidentally placed it. Still don't see an orange streamer. So people are asking for the for this Foundable, the Masterful, to be canceled and are told no. It's an easy enough movement. Just do it. Now, that was 2 days ago. So they had days, and part of me is thinking, if you're on the Brilliant event Wednesday when you have almost a full week to complete it, so no, we won't. But it could be that they won't. I'm not going to say they will. I'm not going to say they won't. But people have been complaining. So there's no guarantee they will finish this event. Don't plan on it. Give yourself time to do it. I'm hopeful that I will be able to do it pretty quickly. But like I said, there's no guarantees. And don't plan on having that guarantee. Okay, we need at least one professor in here. Okay, I will join in that grouping. And there's 2 Magis, so I don't have to worry about jumping. I shouldn't have to worry about jumping out to check. I can just check when they come up. I know some people wish that they'd do the defeat so many foes in this group, or in with the earn so much in wizarding challenges. Honestly, I can see keeping them separate, because they're asking you to, they want more participation in the different things, and so they're asking you to keep going in, not just go in for the one time until it's done. So I don't have any issue whatsoever with that. Now obviously our ore is going one, or I can't remember if we, as long as they're taking down their stuff, like if there's their stuff, go after those first. If not, go ahead and one hit everything else, or hit it once, run, hit it once, run. Because they do have the skill that it gives them extra strength again with that first hit. And okay, yeah, we have to be aware as we come in, did they drop that? But as long as we're aware, then I personally see no issue with it. Now, if they're going after first hit, first strike against everything else, and there's a bunch of Death Eaters and yeah, a bunch of especially Death Eaters, Dark Wizards, but especially Death Eaters, then I have an issue, because that means that someone else may end up going after having to go after those, because the ores in first striking, then there's that's where I will sometimes have an issue with it, just because of that. Looks like the other Magizoologist came out and no one was weak enough, so they decided to strengthen me up. That's fine. Honestly, I have no issues either way. Oh, we do have 2 ores. Might as well give one to everyone, because I mean, I know they were strong, they were still almost full, but there was nothing left to, I was gonna run out of the ability to add anything to my focus because of how high it was. So finish healing them all the way up, let them deal with it that way.
You need anything, sweetie?
No.
Okay. Yeah, the best way of describing the type of shoe he wants is for you to look him in it out so you know what to go off of online. I had 2 or 3 different brands in there to fit the description for running shoes, and she said they're probably the top selling running shoes, walking shoes. There's a correct word, walking shoes.
Okay, here's one of these. We need this. We need 3 of these guys.
Oh,
yes, I'm streaming. Oh, didn't get that one. We will need 3 of these guys before we can go on to the bonus. So I guess I will drop one of these. There we go. There's one of 3. And of course, there's not another one here. Yeah, well, I hate to say it, Hermione. I think you already told or that Grim already told the Unforgivable accidentally, but still told them that he's sending a note. And you keep talking, I think, to the mole. Smarts. And Grim knew. He knows who the mole is. Hopefully he has the smarts to sometime let you know exactly who the mole is so that you can so that you can start feeding her false information as you try and figure things out.
Leo, no.
Oh, cool. Perfect. I won't complain about that. And I love when they start out that way, too. So if I get down to where I just need, or where I don't need any of the Wizarding Challenge XP, then I'll drop a trace. But I'm waiting to drop a trace to see if I can get that down. If I can find them just as if they'll come in while I'm in fighting. And even though there's nothing to use that for, it does help the aura if I drop it. Because one of the aura spells gets benefited from. I did yesterday hear an interesting way of streaming from your phone while I was watching a Twitch channel. And they stream directly to their stream goes only to their computer, not live. And they've got it somehow and they start the live stream on their computer while they're out and about. And I'm not quite sure how you would start it from a distance. But for anyone interested in streaming from their phone, that's another way. So, just something to think about. And I was wrong about Community Day. We didn't get a new page. They just had something we needed to go after just for Community Day. So that was interesting. I wonder if we've got enough with the... We do. We can do the next one. Now we need another 32, but we also need some of the 9 more books. So okay, back to here now. If anyone watching decides they want to jump in, feel free. Let me know and I can try and find or I can wait in the fortress and we can go in together.
Leo the lion and Cloud the fluffy.
Okay, let's see if we get enough in here to make this worth it. Okay, I need a professor at least, or I need to leave. I think I'm leaving. Now we've got 4 in there. What's it look like? Nope. We all decided to leave because of it. There's 1 person here. But that's Tower 1. That won't give me very much. Okay, those are yellow streamers. I do not need them. Oh, let's grab an energy before we go back in. And then double check one more time. Nope. Okay. Who's here? 3 there. Yeah, let's go in that one. And now I'm the only one. They must have filled it up. Okay, let's go find another. Tower 5. Oh, Dark Chamber 1. Now we definitely need Aura and Professor. Definitely not. Would someone thank you? I mean, I would have left, but perfect. You don't have to hear me sing. I don't like the way this started out, but that's okay. Because if I had gotten my meal replacement shake done and we were still waiting, I would have started singing the Birds in the Wilderness. And thank you for those who have joined, even just to lurk. I really appreciate it. So the reason I'm going after the spiders, even though the others will die faster, is spiders can be mean for ores to go against. So going after the spiders, especially the highest level spiders, is better for everyone because Professor and Aura have a heck of a time against the spiders where they can at least do something against the others. It's kind of like me against the Death Eaters. Or the werewolves. So if you're an Aura If you can prioritize Death Eaters over anything else, if needed, I can go after the Dark Wizards and do decent against them. But I can take down a pixie easier than I can take down a Death Eater. So if I see those, if I have an aura in the room and there's like one aura, there's 2 Dark Wizards, there's a pixie and a werewolf, and we only have one aura, I will be going after the pixie. Because, and the whole reason is because I know I can take the pixie down a lot quicker than I can the Dark Wizards, and I hope that by the time we get to that point, something else is in the room, or we've completed it. So if you're wondering why maybe there, in some of the Facebook groups I've been in, people have complained that they are watching people take not in their strengths or neutrals. Well, and having played as an aura, I found out the same idea. Well, you gave it away to someone already. We'll see how stupid Constance is if she decides that she's going to pass on the information and they're going to act on it. The unforgivable. Or if they realize they better keep their mouth shut. And pretend they don't know. But maybe attack Grim. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting to see if another shows up while I hurry and get my food. Because I kind of think it might be an idea for me to eat. And I haven't had a chance to yet. So, at least get it ready to go. There, now I can. Let's actually look around one more time. Nope, nothing. So let's go back in and play again. because we do need more here. Ooh, dark 4. Or dark 5 has 4. I'm going to leave because we have an ore not leaving, and it's not smart to try and go in with 3 ores and 2 Magis. Definitely not the smartest plan. Once again, thank you to anyone lurking. If you have questions, feel free to ask. That's a good makeup. As long as Lisa Ling actually plays. We have had some issues lately, from what I've heard, of someone hanging around in the dark. In dark 5, they just go in and out and in and out, and then you get in with them and they don't do anything. But the fact that they actually hit, and the reason they brought it up is they actually said they hit the, or not, but they would run into him again. Like the very next time they tried to go in that chamber. And they try, from the sounds of it, they gave him a chance. Went it again, and they just sat there the whole time. And so it was numerous times of just sitting there and not doing anything. Not just they immediately went back in, saw him, and left. Because sometimes it'll happen, an emergency comes up. And so or something, your phone acts up or things like that. And I get that. Phone acts up, usually you wouldn't end up back in the very same bus, but I do get emergencies happen with house and stuff like that. And so they'll go back in, but they'll fight the second time. But from the sounds of it, they repeatedly had issues with this. So, okay. Let's strengthen that guy. Even though he or she's a Magi, let's still strengthen it. But yeah, so I may not sometimes I'll give them a chance if I know, even if, give them a chance if they've just sat there, if I register the name. But if I've seen you a number of times and I start remembering your name as being one that just sits there, then I start being very iffy. And I'm wondering why we have 2 people going after these when we only have 1 other Magi. I'm guessing it's because there's nothing for the ore to go after. The more I look at it. At which point, I hope that they're against the... No, that's the problem. That's a huge problem in my mind. They are going after the spider, and as I said, that's the worst one. They should have waited, let Imagi take the spider. And taken something else. Or just waited a little bit. I would have preferred them to wait a little bit than cause Imagi to have to go after a Dark Wizard or Death Eater. Because they should have known they would be in there against that spider for a long time. A long, long time. Because they weren't one-hitting it either. That was clear. Okay, why aren't we showing me any of my foundables? There. I do wonder why they do the notes the way they do now. Because you get the final note piece, but then you still have, or they're able to piece the note together before you get the final note piece. How does that work out? I would think that you'd be missing parts of it, not fully able to piece it all together until you had the full note pieces. Now, whether they're aware of this or they've had people complain and they're doing it sooner but still asking for the number of note pieces, I'm lost there. There we go. That guy wanted to be mean to return. I never understand that one. I'm thinking some of these guys must also be where I'm at. Yeah, I'll join. Hopefully this Hod Bodkins joins us too. It looks like they're going to. Nope, I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna go against it just with one other person. And the chances are in that case they were gonna run too. And I don't feel bad about a situation like that. Let's see if I have another one happen like that. I don't care about so much about losing the runes as I used to. So I'm staying in. I'm gonna fight. I already indicated to them that I would come in and fight. And I'm okay with the makeup. That's part of the reason I'm willing to come in and fight. Lovely. Okay, I guess I go after this. No reason to keep waiting. But it does mean I do have to count. I am the only Magi in here. And these guys, I'm not going to be able to kill him. 2 hits. At least not before something's happening out there. 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm gonna need to go look. Because, well, I guess I can go in against something just to go in against it. One, 2, 3. This shows you why I hate going against these guys compared to the others. 4. So it's taking me 5 hits against this guy to get that teeny tiny gone. And yet you guys saw against the other guy that I got. Okay. I should be back. Don't ask me what it's doing. Because I should have really good internet. C6, okay. Let's actually go after the harder one of the two. I can't check. Hopefully I'm back. And my screen's just acting up. I should be still streaming. It says I'm still streaming. It just... yeah. Something weird's going on. And I'm not sure what's going on. So hopefully you can hear me and maybe see what I'm streaming. As soon as I get done fighting, I will reload that page and try and figure out what's going on. Okay. Yeah. Obviously was my computer acted up. Okay, everyone's going after something. Okay, we just have purple we need to keep one for. Let's get that full. I guess I can fill me up. Definitely go after this. Oh, not go after that. That's the first. That's what I'm after. And I don't want as much chance of it running away, so we'll go that way. Need one more. And we know what that one is. So. Need a Magi at least. Still need a Magi at least. If we can get a Magi, I would stay with that configuration. But no matter what, if we don't get a Magi, I'm leaving. Did I say Magi? I meant Professor. Yes, I will be nice. Sorry, guys. Once again, need a professor. Are all our professors on vacation or something? Well, not on vacation. Not playing, like it, so they're at work or something? No, guys, I'm not going to go in without a professor. I mean, I know I've taken it as a Magi by myself. I just don't. I'd prefer to go in and out and in and out and try and find a professor somewhere. See if this one will get a professor in it. Because now if we get a professor, I will join whatever configuration. I prefer not to have 3 Magis, but no, I definitely, if we get at least one. Okay, I'm going to join. The reason I'm willing to join is because I found that That configuration can still end up, this configuration can still work really well. Okay. Guess I have to go after this guy. Once again, it's counting. 1. Luckily, I still have my potion on. 2. Had my potion. 5. 6. You can see it slowed down at the end. Okay, everyone is still good. One. 2. As long as the ores pass to the professor and the professor did their part, we're at 3. I should not have to save them pretty quickly. Because they should have shields, but it looks like the professor is not doing their part, which is frustrating. The professor, it appears, is not going after anything. Okay, the professor did finally drop something. So hopefully they waited on that because they were shielding the ores. If that's the case, I can't complain. Okay, let's see. 92, 94. This one's 95. 1. 2. 3. And go check. Yep. One. 2. 3. And go check. We're still good. 1. I know I had a 7 there, but I'm kind of waiting for 1 to die. 2. 3. I'll leave it at that for the ore. And go after another one. And that was what I was waiting for. Oh, look. One. I think I can just go after this because I think it should be where they're pretty good out there. Because looking at where everything was, I think mine will be the last one to go down. Because the others were half or more, I believe, of the way done. Last one, hopefully. Yep, last one of those. Oh, I love this. We should be able to have a good group now. Now give me an oar, please. Pretty please. I prefer another oar to another professor. But I would say we're all going to go in. We're just waiting. Thank you for the lurkers who are here. It does help raise my average viewership. I would love to be able to reach the needed 3 average viewers in the next little while. Now I'm going to wait a minute. We've got 2. Now we've got 1. that needs healed. Maybe I won't wait. There, finally they realized what I'm waiting for. I'm sorry, but as an Auror, well, as any of them, if you're that low, it's stupid for me to try and heal you up, especially early in the game. And if you're that low, period, you should know that the especially if there's only one Magi, you should know that the Magi's probably not going to heal you until you die. Because you're so low that the amount of focus it would take for me to bring you back up is a lot more than for me to just let you die and immediately heal you. And then especially if you watch me heal someone, me recover or whatever someone else, be smart about it. Die. And that may have been what the delay may have been. They were going in. They realized what was going on and they were going in against someone. Looks like I need to run out and check on people. Yeah, we're still good. I really wish our professor, one or both of them, would do their job. Because we do not have, I know they've had enough to drop their thing. I don't have shields. And I don't have the one that strengthens me even more to each one of my hits even more. So that's frustrating to me because I could hit these. Now I finally have it. And you see the difference. This isn't a one that's going to be take the most hits. But as you can see, I'm hitting it harder than I was hitting the others. And that's because the professors finally dropped their spell on everyone. Meaning that their hits, everyone's hits are stronger. If you can put that out very first, even before shields, especially in Dark 5, it is so beneficial. Because then I can get the focus faster to be able to drop mine. That then allows, excuse me, that then allows for me to, or for the Aurors to hit harder. Because the Aurors, I believe it's for first strike, for one of theirs, they have to have so many spells already going. And so my spell and your spell count towards those spells. I believe they have to have 3. So if they've come in and it's 2 or 3 or something like that. So if they come in prepared and we drop ours, it helps everyone. Okay. 3 Masterful Wingardium Leviosa. 1 Wizarding Challenge in Dark 5, because that's my highest. Wizarding XP. Extimulo Potions. And Foundables. And where I have to use the Extimulo Potions, it's always best to use them against one that I might be able to help strengthen to get the thing I need. Okay, I'm going to just check how many. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Okay. Now let's go in here. See if I have anything anywhere I can place, because I haven't checked for a little while. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to, because I think I'm going to need to do enough other stuff. That we may be good. Oh, I know what it's telling me. It's telling me to go look over here right now, which I definitely have no issue with. And let's go see what this is. The ores I assigned to Cape Town just sent me an owl. According to them, dealers are putting together an underground auction full of illicit goods like these fire crab jewels and shells. Unfortunately, they're having a difficult time uncovering when and where this auction is taking place, which we just figured out. Seems the organizers are being extra cautious and secretive about the details. That's to be expected, though, isn't it? Since Grimm first alerted us to the rise in illegal beast trading, the Ministry has helped shut down quite a few black markets in Indonesia. It's only natural they're a bit spooked. An auction like that is bound to attract all sorts of dark witches and wizards. If members of the Unforgivable are among them, this could be a good opportunity to corner them and take them into custody. We have to be there. Okay. So there's that. Honestly, it almost seems like my suspicion, knowing what we know, the Unforgivable is trying to take out their competition. What better way to take out your competition than to turn them in when you're doing stuff like that? Than to turn them into the authorities. Let the authorities do your job for you. Then you don't have to risk losing anyone. The authorities think they've won. And maybe even start trusting you. Okay. Let the authorities take care of your enemies for you. And all you have to do is get the information on what they're doing where. And then slip it to the authorities. Then you can do what you want. And the authorities may even think you're a friend, not an enemy. Now on another side, depending on what who's running who the unforgivable are, they may not want that. They may be partway with the ministry and partway not. Who knows? With the, there's just so many strange things going on there that, yeah. Okay, well, this is interesting. Almost everyone's full health. And the other Magi had already cast our spell, so I had to find people to drop it on. Which, of course, made it so that I was okay dropping it on myself. I usually, anyone who watches knows I usually don't. I'm not going to answer that while I'm on stream. I think people can understand why. Okay, I guess there. Right as soon as I come in. There, now I can go after this. I have one possibility. It's not really one I want to go. We will see. Kind of doubt this one's still going. Correct. Okay, let's check some of these other... Oh, I have two other ways to check here. Twitch. Nope, that one's not live. Okay, we've checked those. That one was 10:05, so likely not live. $6.20, so likely not live. So what it is I check when I'm ready to raid someone. I check the Discords I'm part of that people post in. So those places that I'm always posting at the beginning of my streams that you see me posting, I then go to those streams and see if anyone's streaming. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, we are going to raid Lully Plays. It says Fortnite, but that doesn't appear to be what it is. So we're going to go raid her. I should be able to finish tomorrow. And then Saturday maybe, yeah.